YouTube Panda, and today I will be doing a sort of podcast type thing for Wings of Fire Book 13. Warning, this video contains spoilers, but I will tell you when they start. So, the spoiler-free review first. I thought this book was great. The action didn't pick up for a while, but when it did, it just kept going and left me wanting more. The characters were great, the plot twists were great, and the ending was great. I do have some criticisms though. It was so fun to read the perspective of Sundu. 100% recommend. Okay, on to spoilers. Please read the book first and then come back to this review. Starting at the beginning, I think part 1 is too long. The prologue was a bit forgettable, but I liked knowing that the chrysalis helped get the eggs, dragonets, and silkwings and metamorphosis escape bloodworm hive. It takes a long time for the action to start up, but once it starts, it keeps going. I love Sundu's personality. When Swordtail gets stuck inside a plant, I thought he may die, and Tui does a good job of making me want to know what Sundu's power is. I think that Tui didn't have to have Belladonna mention the saplings, especially since Sundu sneaks off to see Willow, and we get that flashback. It would shorten the page count for part 1, and we would still give the same information to the reader. I think Sundu's leaf speak was handled very well. It kind of reminded me of Moon's mind reading or Clearsight's ability to see the future. One of my biggest problems is the lack of surprise dragons have in this book. Like, when Sundu finds out the distant kingdoms are real, she is surprised for about 5 seconds, but then she just goes back to normal like she didn't just discover world-changing news. Not as much with the plot twist later in the book, but still. I love how Tsunami mentioned she and Turtle saved the world twice, and when they were talking about Clearsight and talking about Darkstalker, they say it's a long story every time a Pentellan dragon asks about it. I also love Sundu and Bumblebee's relationship. Sundu cares for her so much, and Bumblebee is so cute. I love the scene when Bumblebee gets herself and Sundu trapped. It was such cute teamwork. When they meet, I think his name is Hawthorne, who is just so sad. He talks to what he believes is an egg he carved. I enjoyed learning about the Breath of Evil. When the action picks up, I loved it. The plot twist was amazing. I half expected it because of the legend of the hive, though. I enjoyed that story and hope to make an animation about it someday. I just loved everything about that scene. At the end of the book, when they find the map to Pyria, and Turtle says he can make a copy because he has very good penmanship, it's so funny. It brings me to another point. I love how Tsunami and Turtle are using animus magic, and when another dragon asks about it, they just say it's distant kingdoms magic. Anyways, back to the map. This is what got me excited for book 14. Hundreds of dragons were flying over the ocean to Pyria. The epilogue got me even more excited. I loved seeing the new Icewind Queen getting freaked out about hundreds of dragons flying straight for her kingdom, understandably, and the animus saying that her magic doesn't work, and she likes it that way. That was my review for Wings of Fire Book 13. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later, Panda.